Where are we, Claire? Oh yeah, that's right, Claire. We're in Vegas, aren't we? Well, I'm not, but you are. Anyway, I'm going on a solo camping trip, a male solo camping trip. I know this type of content is very popular on YouTube because of the fear and the anxiety around doing it. I've seen plenty of these, so this is going to be a banger. We are going to head across to a campsite that Claire's booked us. The dogs are with me, and we are going to see if we can do this thing on our own. I have done a bit of prep, and I'm going to show you how you can do this on the cheap, because I think that Claire spends way too much money when we're on these trips. So let's head across to Buxton. Coming up, I arrive at the campsite Claire has booked for me while she's away, and I share my secrets of how a few simple ingredients can create delicious meals throughout a weekend. I reveal the surprising price I paid for a one-night stay, and I get an unexpected visit at the end. I've made it to the campsite. It's called Beltonville Campsite and Farm Shop and Cafe, and you've got to check in up there by reception, but I'm not sure if you can park up, so I think I've took a wrong turn. It's proper farm on here. I'm going to see if I can check in. I don't do this is what Claire does, but I'm not bothered, because I like a challenge when we go camping, and seeing as Claire isn't with me this weekend, I've got to think something different. We are booked in. It's not that hard. Big safety briefing. I meant wrong bit. Campsite's up there. So I've been told about dry stone walls and not feeding animals and all sorts of stuff. But I think we're on grass. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be here, but I think she said only go on the lower campsite. Is that that? Is that the campground? I don't know if she's done this as a laugh, but it's I can't get the motorhome up on the field. We are spinning wheels. Yeah, end of the day, they got tractors, so might have to get them to help me pull it out. Let's see. I know how much we've paid for this, and I can't get that motorhome up there. I'm stuck in middle here, but I think I'm sinking. I'm going to get out and have a look. You're not going to believe how much we've paid for this. I'll tell you at the end. Right, I'm going to stay there. I can't go up on top because it won't let me. And I think we should be halfway down here. We're not level, but that's the least of my worries. Right, let's get into holiday mode. This is beautiful. This is the type of thing that I like. It is fantastic. Let's make the best of it and just hope that we can get out. I think I'm just going to check this weather. I think if it starts raining, we're in trouble. Now, my only concern is that these people have put their vans up on here for this beautiful view, and I've now gone and plonked my motorhome right in front of them. What can I do? That's where we're going to have to go. All right. Anyway, let's get these doggos out. I've missed these. I haven't had the dogs all week because we work and everything else. We're just going to roll with it, Dora, aren't we? We don't care. Did you burp then? I think you did. Oh, Dora. There is a farm shop and a cafe, and that closes at 5. So I think we should maybe head over there and have a look and check it out. Shall we go and show everybody around and see what this campsite's all about? Yeah, I think so. I don't know why I bother washing the motorhome. It's a waste of time, especially when this happens. This is, it's great in here, but it's not what I expected. And that's one of the problems when you expect something. I think, who was it that said it? I don't know if you might not know that there's a singer called Damien Rice. And I once went to watch him, and he said, when you get something unexpected, it's a bit like when you open the fridge at night and don't look inside it, and what you want is some milk. and you take a swig without looking, and it's orange juice, and nothing wrong with the orange juice, it just catches you by surprise. I think it's beautiful and it is good, but as I say, I know how much we've paid. If I want to have a shower, then it's a £1 coin. I've got to put a £1 coin in. Well, I wish I'd have known that before I turned up, because I ain't got any £1 coins. I ain't seen my wife for a week, so when I do eventually see her, well, she's going to think that I don't look after myself. Good digger to look at. The dogs are happy. Now, it did say not to park up in the upper field. That's what the girl told me. But, well, everybody else says. So that's why I went there. But if I were to park in this lower field, I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to park, because it's on a big angle tilt, and I get really bad back when that happens. So, I don't know, am I in the right spot? Maybe, maybe not. It's a working farm though. Right, this is where the toilets are, and the water. But I think, I'm not sure, is that where I was supposed to go? But how am I going to go on there? We've got some of these huts, they're nice. I mean, yeah. Great if you like walking, isn't it? But where am I supposed to? I couldn't get that up there anyway. Anyway, this is the facility bit. Right, they're the showers, and they're the £1 coin that you need. Let's have a look. Right, that's a quid. Right. And this one, these are the gents. Let's have a look in here. They're ladies. Let's have a look here. Dogs are going to have to come in with me. Let's have a look. Close your eyes, Dora. Right. Right. So I think I need to go and tell him where I've parked and make sure it's all right. Lattes here. Got all sorts of stuff. And tonight is Westlife and Boyzone. I don't know why Claire think I want to watch that, but there you go. Anyway, tickets are £10, so I'm not going. That's it. Look at this though. Jacket potatoes, breakfast baps. But look at that, they got events on all the way through 2026. And they do a carvery as well. There's a bar over there, you can get a beer if you want. Well, that was a delicious latte, but I couldn't really enjoy it because I spoke to the lovely staff, and they are lovely, they're very helpful. And they were saying the reason why they wanted me to go on the bottom field is because it's harder ground. But I've pointed out that there isn't really anywhere level for me to put it. So what they've said is if you go near the entrance, then it's flatter and you can park across. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's on a bigger slant than up at the top. And it's still soft. And I don't really fancy bringing it over that. Okay, let's go and see what it's like and see if we're sinking. I think that's sinking. The plan is to go over there and get these front wheels, like similar position but front wheels in that, and see if that's going to work. Perfect. you know, just make your own campsite. That's what I say. And that's what I've done. I've made myself a hard standing pitch. Now, there's a few people over there. I hope that they're not wanting unrestricted views, but I mean, come on. You can't expect me to just stay in there. You can see what mess I've made. Surely I'm better here. Anyway, we'll see if we get a knock, but I'm not moving. Oh dear. Oh. What? Come on. There's like an afternoon's work there. Look at that. Hard standing pitch. That's a lot better. We are in position now. So we've got no electric. Right, I'm gonna go inside and just forget about the mess on there. But listen, we are almost level. We're almost level, aren't we, guys? Dogs are wondering what's happening. So let's get sorted out on our flat pitch. We're done, we're not going anywhere. We're done now, you can come up here. Go on, you can relax now. That's it. Is that going to stand up? I haven't got my tripod. I'm on a slight slant, but we're all right. Right, for all you lovely people that watch us every single week, thank you first of all. But secondly, you'll know that I'm not allowed to do any food shopping. And that's because Claire says that I buy bad ham. It's total nonsense, as we all know, because they wouldn't package it if it was bad ham, but she says I do, so I don't do it. But she's not been here because she's been in Las Vegas, as we all know. She keeps posting onto the Facebook just to rub it in. Anyhow, I've had to fend for myself. I've been fine. I've managed to do it. I am slightly dehydrated, but apart from that, I'm fine. And I've been shopping. Now, I've managed to get the full weekend, and I mean the full weekend shop for camping, under 20 quid. It actually came to £19.89. Somebody's staring at me. It's a young child, actually. He can even see that I'm parked on the path, but I don't care. I'm parking on the path, dude, all right? Get over it. Respect your elders. Anyway, this is what I bought. I'm going to go through everything. I need versatility when you're shopping on budgets like this. Everybody were talking about daddies and HP, and I decided to get some chop sauce because everybody were on about it. I can use that for loads of stuff. So even if what I make, if it don't taste very well, don't matter, just get some chop sauce on it. People reckon it's good. I don't think I've ever had it, so I'm going to see what the fuss is about. I can't say how much that was. I think it might be £2.15, that, from Morrison's. Bargain. What else have I got? Well, you got to think protein, you got to think fibre, carbohydrates. So fibre and protein I'm going to get from this Savers white medium slice bread. And that's 55 pence. Look at that, 55 pence. This is a rich and spicy 4 cheese mix from Morrison's, 2 strength. So that's gonna feature in a few of my recipes this weekend. And that was, what was it, £2.75. So then I got some food for the next campsite because Claire's going to meet me at the next one. So we're going to have lunch together. So I've got a really lovely lunch and I managed to get that in this price. She's going to really enjoy that, but that's for next video. Right, so for drinks, I've got a Nescafe caramel latte. I have these at work. It's just a sachet, just put it in, put some hot water in and there you go. Not best drink, but it saves faffing about, doesn't it? It's just one sachet cup, give that a rinse. And you're done. So they were, how much were they? £1.75, and I've got 7. That's cheaper, isn't it? Cheaper than going down to a coffee shop. Anyway, I got some milk. That made sense to me at the time, but I don't think I need it because I've got that. But just in case I want to do like a milk-based recipe, then I've got that now, so that's okay. And then the other thing that I got was some pepperoni. I love pepperoni, so that's very versatile and I can use that. So between all that stuff, I've got the food down. And then drinks wise, I got these. These were £7 for 4, and they're Well, they're a pint can. You can tell. Put it side of my head. I mean, I've got a small head, so it might look bigger than what it is, but that's that. So there we go. £19.89, including the dinner tomorrow. So I know sometimes on this channel we do get odd comments saying that we don't look after his money, but I can, because I used to live on my own, so I know how to do stuff. I know, and it's not just keeping the price down, is it? It's about keeping washing up down if you live on your own. There's no point breaking pans out just for yourself. I don't think so. You just like, that's what I lived on before I met Claire, and I were ripped. What are they doing? Honestly, if Claire were here, she'd be like proper curtain twitching now. Now I think our little doggies are missing the mum, because this is not like them. You're gonna have to just excuse me. I can't find that mat that Claire uses, so I've put it on carpet. She don't really watch any of the videos that she's not in. So look at that. Where's that come from? Best before end of March 2026. Plug-in craft beer. Right, we'll have that. We'll have that, won't we, Pablo? Bit of craft beer. I'm gonna make my first meal. I like to have more like light bites. So I'm gonna start the evening with a light bite, you know, with a starter really, I guess. Get me savers. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't spun the chairs around. I don't think I will. No point, is there? There's only me here. Just making work for myself. Not into making work for myself. Give over. That tastes nice. The back, I can't really tell you much about it, because on the back of it just tells you about Fender guitars and Fender amps. Now, we tried music stuff on here. You're not interested. So you're probably wondering, what is the first part of the meal? Well, what it is a bit of antipasta. Oh, you smell that? Whoa. So I'll just take, usually I'll just take a few of these, probably that, because then I can save the rest for another meal. I don't want to use a plate, because I'd have to wash it up then. Just sit here with my beer. It's like being in Italy, isn't it? You know, Pabs, you've been. You and Dora. I've made a right mess of that field. Now, if anybody says anything, I could deny it's me. Unfortunately, the tracks that have made the mark on the field, they all lead back to this spot. It's going to be a little bit hard to defend. And they did tell me not to come up here. Isn't it lovely, pepperoni? What was this? Was this a pound? Yeah, a pound. That'd be 12 quid, that, in a restaurant. Yeah, we're off grid, aren't we? Hey? We're off grid. Now, one bonus of Claire not being here is there's somewhere to put the big box. And because she's not here, I'm going to say it does get a little bit tight in this motorhome sometimes. I mean, there's only us three in at the minute, and it does feel tight. I'm going to turn that light off. I've got a light on, but I don't want to burn that leisure battery. Hello, Dora. You okay, darling? Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come up here? What's the matter? Are you feeling sad? Hey? Don't feel sad, Dora. Don't feel sad. She's coming back. She's not gone anywhere. You don't know, though. You can't explain it to him, can you? Poor little thing. Because she's only young. So I think, Pablo's been through it a few times where if we've been away and been left. But Dora's only young, and she's not really been not seeing Claire. Oh dear. Right. Why don't you sit with me and help me? That'll cheer you up. Right, we're on to bag 2. So this is where we're up to. It don't look much, but oh darling. Ah, as you can tell, we're not level. Right. I thought that was my beer then. I thought that was a beer. Where do we get to, Dora? There. Don't fall. I was really surprised how many people that watch us do Lego. I got this because I thought it was funny. I thought it would be a bit of a wind up for Claire, and I just think it's going to be funny to see how we get on just travelling around with a massive Lego boat, because I think as it goes on, then obviously it gets more in the way, and it tickles me, stuff like that. I just think it's funny. The good thing is that, you know, we don't know how it's going to pan out, do we? You know, it might be boring, I can cut it out, but it might just give us a bit of a situation that's funny for us all. But I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how many of you actually do it. I do think that it annoyed a couple of people, but that's fine. I mean, we annoy people on a weekly basis, so we stopped worrying about it. You can't please everybody. One of the funniest things, but when we'd lost about 15 subscribers because we had a McDonald's. I mean, what's all that about? It's like a primitive thing, this, isn't it? I don't know why. I think there must be something psychological about doing Lego, because you're sorting through things and then you're putting it together and it builds into something bigger. So I think there's something really primitive about it. Yeah, so a lot of people are using it for relaxing, and it was saying, you know, one of the reasons that we were on about is it's because we're tied to devices, and doing this, it gets you off all your devices, and it makes you you know, concentrate on real things in front of you. I think that's a good thing. I think Claire will end up doing this as well. I know she was very, very negative towards it, actually, if we're honest, very negative. I think you need to slow down as well when you're doing it, because like if I rush, then I go wrong. I don't want to rush. If it takes me all season, I'm happy. So come on then. How much do you think this pitch cost? What do you think? So I'll give you a bit of a clue. Dogs aren't included. As I've already mentioned, showers are £1 extra. There's no electric. So have a little bet between yourselves, or will be revealed. Whoever does these instructions, the genius. They're clear if you follow them. Da, 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 da. That's that. Rather concerning amount of spare parts there, but I think it's right. Look, I've got steps. It's dropping a little bit cold. Now, I'm slightly concerned because we've only got a little bit of gas, I think. I can't remember the last time that we filled it up. So I'm going to put it on there. I think we're probably better off keeping the heating on and on the thermostat, so you don't get... I once read, I think, that it was recommended that you leave your thermostat on so you don't actually get cold, because it takes longer to heat up. So I'm going to stick it on 20 and hope that we're all right. If not, then I think it's going to be 3 in the bed, because dogs can get cold, but they tend to go under duvets. They're not bothered. Pablo can do it. He can sit under a duvet all day, whereas with Dora, she gets too hot. But poor little Dora, I think she's missing her mum. She's really sad. She's not herself. Look at her. And she's not had all a meal, and she eats a lot. Oh dear. Right, bag 3 looks like the other side of this. That's a bit dull, isn't it? It's just like repeating stuff. I suppose there's going to be a bit of this. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with that and not bother with this. As you can see, it's pretty much dark now outside, and that's because it's taken me quite a long time to do one side. You'd think that it'd be easier on the other side, but I had to build it and then I had to unbuild it because I got something wrong. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Yeah, so that's about 3 hours worth. If it was a coffee, I would describe it as Intensio. But look at it. I think it's pretty cool. It's got some steps and stuff. I'm going to make some tea now. So I'm on to my second meal. I brought the EcoFlow, but I can't remember the last time that I used it or charged it up. So I'm going to get that out, get the air fryer out. I'm going to make something that I call poor man's pizza. And this is how I got ripped, because I just used to make these. So rather than buying a pizza, basically what you do is you get a slice of bread, you put some sauce on. I'm going to go with chopped sauce this time. Bit of pepperoni, bit of cheese, just eat that. It's got everything you need. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get it going. It's quite difficult to find somewhere to put this being on a slant. We need some lights. Oops. Ha! Hello. Right. Let's move that over there. Let's find this EcoFlow. Oh, dogs have had something to eat now. Oh, it's a big lad, that. Now then, I don't know where Claire puts stuff. What's happening there? So I'm going to find this air fryer. I'd imagined it's there. I found it. Woohoo! Air fryer. Hey, jury's out, I think, on whether you should have liners or not. I say not. That EcoFlow is a right big heavy boy. Right, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. These things here, right, we don't do sponsorships and stuff like this, but these things, I bought this for the camper van. It is a right piece of kit. 100%, I got 99 hours. I can't remember last time I charged it up, but they're so good. So good. Anyway, get this air fryer in. Oh. I tell you what, it's hard trying to vlog on your own. Put that there. Don't fall. Can't even, can you see? Chop my head off. Try that. Am I there? Woo. Right. Get that plugged in. I wonder what it's like for air fryer. Right, where's my saver? Look how quick it is as well. Right, I like to use this end bit of this bread. I think I'm going to save on washing up. I'll just get two of them. Don't you think Saver bread's got an interesting tactile feel to it? It's almost like neoprene on a wetsuit. Gotta be good for you, surely. Right, this is how we're going to save on washing up. We're going to use a Lego bag. Why not? Just like, I don't know if it's food safe, but anyway, subscribe for more hacks. That's a good hack. Does this turn on? How do you turn it on? Hello? No, that's not it. I've pressed the wrong one on. Hello? Yay! There we go. 23 hours have just run. No, 40. Oh, it's all over the shop. Right. Here we go. With this. Right. Get my ingredients out. It's all about being versatile, isn't it? Look at this. Brand new chop sauce. I'm interested. Oh, wow. God, that made my taste buds explode there. You won't like it, dogs. I like it. I might be able to do this one-handed. Let's have a look, because it's quite important that you can see how it's done. So what you do is, get a bit of chop. It's going to be tasty, this. A bit of chop like that. So always thinking about washing up. So we don't want to get any utensils out. So give that a bit of a rub round. Like that. Yeah, a bit. Like, might want a bit more chop. Get a bit more chop on that. That's it. I think like this smaller bit of bread is absorbing all the chop. Right. Now then, we're going to try this 4 cheeses. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, hang on. Nearly went wrong then. What you're going to do is get your pepperoni on first, because you want it melted over the top. You've been quite liberal with that. So we'll go for 4 each side. You can vary this if you want, this recipe. You can put 5 on if you want. So remember, the trick is avoid washing up at all costs. This is how you live a simple life. Right, that's that. So now what we're going to do is get that. That's nice and clean. We're going to try and keep this clean as well. Claire will not know that I've actually used it. So let's put that in there. And it's fast, this. Right, here we go. Just start it. It's not even going to take that long. Oh, look at that. Tell you what, you don't want that on for very long, do you? It's gone down to 1 hour. That's nearly 1,000 watts. It's alright, this. Bachelor life. That were alright. No idea what's in it. It's probably some other beer to put a sticker on. Look at that. It's already blown 1%. Now then, there's a lot of controversy over this air fryer about preheating it. And some said preheat and others said don't preheat. I haven't preheated because I'm trying to not use all the energy. Get them closed up. Let's get some privacy in here. Hey, look, I mean, I'm not one to look outside and that, but they've got some lights. Look at them. There's quite a few people, isn't there? Oh, look, they've got a fire pit as well. Like I say, I'm not one to be looking out, but Claire would like that. Check this, I can smell something's working. Honestly, I wish you could smell this. It smells just like a pizzeria. Oh, look at that. Poor man's pizza. Right, try and get this out without burning my fingers. Or doing any washing up. I don't mind burning my fingers. It's washing up, that's it. Hang on. Perfection. Okay. Next one. Don't drop it on floor either, because that's... Oh. Ow. There's a bit of cheese going on bottom. Don't melt. Got it. Make sure that you don't touch the bottom. Let's have that in. I mean, look at that. Let's see what chopped pizza's like delicious. Second one's done. I've eaten the first. I might have to do like a flake. I can do omelette flakes. Look at that. Right. And one thing I learned from when we had the camper van is to make sure you turn this off when you're not using it, even just the back. If I can find this. There we go. Because it preserves it then. I mean, I don't want much more than that. So you can see that's like 1 meal. Look how much I've got left of this. I can make all sorts of different variations, different meals. How much was it? I mean, I think this were under £5, weren't it? I could probably feed myself for a few days on that. And get ripped as well. I'm enjoying the Lego, but I think I've had enough today. Quite intense. I might get a laptop out. I can do anything, can't I, really? I mean, do what I want. I think sometimes when you can do what you want, it's hard to know what to do. It's a bit like if you go to a restaurant and there's so many options. I just want a couple of options, me. I found this, actually. The older I've got, the simpler I think I am. You know, I think when I was younger, I was interested in stuff like that. Lego, it interests me. And it's good. And I'm enjoying it. And I used to like tech, and I used to like tech on cars. But if you watch my motorbike channel, I'm not interested anymore. I don't want any of that. I just want it nice and simple and basic. What is that? What's a buzzball? Shake well. Chili mango. What's a chili mango buzzball? Oh no, I've left my torch on. Right. Chili mango buzzball. Mixed drink with alcohol. A spicy margarita cocktail made with premium tequila, vodka, mango and natural flavours. Enjoy chilled. Well, this were already in here. So Claire must have left them in and forgot about them. So it don't come off my budget. I'm still under 20 quid. Let's try it. They're hot. It's alright, that. Ooh, chili mango. That tastes strong, that. What is it? 13.5%. Oh, it's like that wine that Claire has. Whoa. That's right tackle, that. Who's had a buzzball? Buzzballs. I've worked out that I have to move around when we're not level. So I tend to shift from one position to another. It's got back up now, ain't you, mate? Because if not, I get really bad backache. It's the only downside of it. I'd love that, you know, that where it levels it all up. But it wouldn't be any good on here. So this is kinda, you're getting to see how it rolls. So Saturday night, and you know, we do filming, but then what I have to do, I have to start editing it on a Saturday night. That's why you tend to see Claire making food. Was that in there? That moved. Because I'm doing this stuff, and if I don't, then my routine goes. And if I get out of my routine, that's when we get problems. That's when videos don't go out, or they go out late. It rarely happens, but sometimes it does. One of the biggest things is, because we film that much, because we just like film basically his entire lives apart from working, just trying to get everything transferred from cameras across to like these hard drives, and then we have to do that before you edit it. It can take a few hours to do it sometimes. Get that much. Bit boring, isn't it, that? But that's just a bit of behind the scenes. Anyway, I'm gonna do this bit of this video get edited while I get my mouth around a buzzball. Good morning. Oh, I had a nice sleep last night. Pretty good, actually. Beautiful. It's time for morning coffee. I'm going to get myself one of my Nescafes, nice and simple. But, no, that way. I'm not going to boil the kettle. I know there's been a lot of controversy on this channel about how the water's boiled in a pan, saucepan, or a kettle. But we've got a Tassimo, so I'm going to just use that. And when I've got this coffee, I'm going to tell you how much this site was, and then you can all tell me what you think about it. I hate these, honestly. If I'm trusted to drive a motorhome, I should be trusted to put a top back on a bottle. I can definitely feel that fresh country air. It is nice. See, this is my thing, and this is why it's interesting about this campsite, because I've enjoyed the campsite. It's a great place to come. It's back to nature. It's bare bones, and that, you know, I like that type of thing. I do. They're pretty big sachets, aren't they? Get that in. The trick is to try and get it to mix while it's going in, so that you don't have to use a spoon. Seems to have got an island of powder. Looking frothy. And there's a trick to this, you got to reset it. You might want to wait a bit because it can burn your hand out, but it's just, I'm looking forward to getting Claire back, because this is just, I don't normally have to worry about things like this. Reloaded now. I think I might have some lumps in that. I'll just stir it with that. Stop. I'll do me, and then stir. Let me sum up this campsite. This is a campsite that I don't think is targeted towards us. You know, like our main community. Now, I'm not saying that some of you wouldn't choose something like this, but it's not your standard style of campsite. This is a very old school, I guess, back to basic campsite. The views are amazing. You really feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. So it's a very special location. And so that's what I'm going to say. Have I enjoyed it? Yes, I've enjoyed my stay. I've enjoyed being in nature. It's similar to where we went to Fidden Farm up on, I think that was on Mull, although you don't have the coastal area. But this is kind of like the Peak District version of that, back to basics. So you're not getting that much. The toilet blocks are basic. They're not, they're probably slightly up from a festival toilet, something like that. So you get the idea of what this is like. The people that are here are kind of like 20, 30 somethings. They look like, you know, cool kids that are out having a good time. I think it's brilliant to see, especially as things move on. You know, it's good to see that younger generation is still interested in this stuff. It's not all, you know, Dubai and New York, is it? Well, it is for ours too, but there you go. Bentonville Farm and Cowshed Barn. So it's a family run site, which, you know, we like that. We want to support them. So the check-in is between 12 and 5, and I think that's because the reception shuts at 5. So there's no electric, and it's a grass pitch. Well, I'm on this gravel bit because of what we saw. It was £40 for a large pitch. Now, I'm not sure what a large pitch is, because there aren't any pitches. The dogs were £10 extra. So that's £50. And if I want a shower, it's £1 for 5 minutes. Now, you guys know me by now. I don't think I need to say anything, do I? Wow. Oh, blowing a hoolie. It's windy today. Everybody's moved off. I'm going to get some breakfast in a cafe. And then, fingers crossed, I can get the motorhome out and back onto the roads. The roads around here are challenging enough. Then we're heading out to the next one, which will be in the next video. So that'll be the end of this episode. Look at that. Look who's here. Look who's here. Oh, what a surprise.
I thought I'd come and surprise you.
They've all just realised who it is. Oh, I missed you. I've been so thirsty. Well, that was an unexpected surprise. I thought you were coming to Chatsworth.
I thought I'd come and see you here.
Well, it's been a very nice surprise. Been probably a bigger surprise for you, seeing as it's £1 for showers and I don't have £1. What do you think to hear?
The cafe was wonderful. I had the most beautiful bacon sandwich. Massive sandwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think that cafe, it's got such a lovely feel about it. It's family run.
Buzzing.
They've got all their daughters or granddaughters, I don't know, but they're all helping out, aren't they? They're all dressed up for Mother's Day. And you got a daffodil.
Plants. Yes, thank you.
So I thought it's a really nice touch. I would definitely come to this cafe for just to visit and on the back.
Yeah, for your breakfast or something. It's quite a small menu, but it's lovely.
Yeah, but the cafe itself, I mean, they had loads of people in, didn't they? I think so. Overall, with this, it is a good site. It's a great site. You're gonna have to let me know what you think of the price of the camping. I think the cafe is just normal price, just normal cafe.
Yeah, standard,
price.
really.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got Claire back. We are gonna now move on to our next campsite.
Yeah.
We've got normal services resumed, so I'm looking forward to.
Have you been eating well?
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
I've shown in this video. I know you don't like to watch videos that you're not in. So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and
Facebook and Instagram.
See you later.